Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to try to figure out what I can do to become 1 month ahead sooner than later. So if you're new here, just recently in the last 6 months, we've had a lot of things that's went on in our life that has gotten us behind. All of our binders have been pretty much depleted, and we are trying to start over. Meaning me and my husband, we both work Uber and Lyft mainly while our floor maintenance business is slow. The floor maintenance business is starting to pick back up. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly we could do. Oops, sorry guys. What exactly we can do to get 1 month ahead and also get our sinking funds ahead. So I have my iPad over here and I am about to, let me see, maybe I should take my glasses off. I can see better far away. So if you see this glare now, I apologize, but I have my iPad over here. I am going to actually move my calculator over just a bit because I want to do a split screen. So you won't see this glare anymore. I'm going to actually right now, I'm going to bring up my screen. 3, 2, 1. So you guys always hear me say 3, 2, 1 when I'm sharing my screen so that I can know when to put it up here when I'm editing. So anyway, as you can see on the side here, I have a list of my bills and what I could do daily or weekly. So I'm going to try to press, when I go to press one of these categories, because I'm doing it from my iPad, you are going to see my keyboard pop up. So we may keep the keyboard up at the bottom, and then we'll just keep scrolling. But the first thing I have is the rent. Okay, it didn't do it. Okay, so the first thing I have is the rent. Our rent is $900 a month. That would be $30 a day. Yes, we do daily videos, but do I want to stuff $30 a day? No, I don't want to do that. That seems like a lot right now, just me thinking about it. So, but if I was to do that weekly, $900 a week, I know it's the same thing, but I can put it as I can and when I can. So this is what I'm trying to do in my head. So 900 divided by 4 would be $225 a week. So let's go ahead and put in 225. And then we'll put weekly. Okay. All right. So the next thing is a credit card. So as you can see, that's $1. And right there, that's $1.66 a day. So pretty much all of the next ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This seems like too many credit cards. We don't have that many credit cards, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We have $1.66 a day. So it's basically $50 a week. I mean $50 a month. But if I did 50 divided by 4, that's $12.50 a week. So I'm actually going to put the actuals on here, but what did I say? $12.50. Okay, now that I know that's weekly, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. See, can I copy this page? I mean, this part. Let's see, copy. I'm trying to, okay, there we go. Let me copy that, and then we're just going to paste it. I know it's an easier way. I could have pasted all the way down, but I don't want to keep you guys on here all day. I'm just trying to figure something out. I got all of this from, I didn't get the 0 in there, but we know what it is. So what I was doing earlier is I was looking at my sinking funds to see how much I would have to pay for the ones that's due, let's say like in September, or once I pay off the ones in May, how much would I have once it's due again? How much would I have to put in when it's due again? So what I did was, I might have to leave these coughs in here, guys. So I apologize because I forgot I was screen recording. Normally I'll cough or do something and then I'll edit it out. So I apologize. But yeah, so I was trying to see what I could do as far as my sinking funds. But then I said, well, I can make my bills a sinking fund. Like while I'm paying the other ones down, since I'm only paying some this week, some that week, I could still be putting away for the other ones, because the problem is here, we make too much money to be living like paycheck to paycheck or day by day. So if I put a plan in action, I know that it will get me like motivated and, you know, wanting to work and everything. So yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead. So the next, this credit card, we try to put $100 on, and that would be $333 a day. But 100 divided by 30, no, 100 divided by 4. Okay, duh, we knew that. So that would be $25 a week. Okay. So next, it was I have Apple storage. If I was to just do $3 a week, we could just we'll have that, you know, in there, and I can start doing that monthly also. Next is Xfinity. It says $4.80 a day, but it's $144. If I divided that by 4, that would be $36 a week. Okay. Next is phones. I would have to pay $15 a day for the phones, because I think that was at $450. But if I did $450 divided by 4, that would be $112.50 a week. So I'm going to put the actuals there. $112.50. Okay. eBay, I would only have to put $2 weekly, because that's only like $8. We have 2 car washes. One is $25 and one is $30. So that's $55 a month, but it would be $1.83 a week. But if we wanted to do per week, what did I say? That's $1.83 a day. But if we wanted to do per week, that would be $13.75 a week. Okay, so the next ones are all weekly. We have Amazon would be $3.75 weekly. Satellite radio, let me pull this up just to make sure. Okay, satellite radio would be $6.25 weekly. This Roku, that's actually Max, that would be $4.25 weekly. Netflix would be $6.25 weekly. Disney $3.50 weekly. Now the TV, we say that's a YouTube TV. That's basically like our cable. So that's $2.80 a day. So let's see what it would be. 84 divided by 4. That would be $21 a week. So am I going to be able to do all of this? You know, because I want to add all this up at the end. We're going to add up to see how much it is that I would have to have every week. But am I able to do this every week? I'm not sure. But if I have extra money and I'm able to, it's some things that I can start cash stuffing to get to that point. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Let's see, insurances. This is saying $25.90 a day. But if we got all of our insurances divided by 4, that would be $194.25 a week. This is when the big bucks are coming in. $194.25. Okay, the utilities, I just left around $300, even though they're finally in the 200s again. But the average, it can be anywhere to $400 all the way down to $200. That's electric and gas together. So we have $10 a day. But if we divided the 300 by 4, that'll be $75 a week. Okay. The Honda is $900. If you are new here, yes, that is a lot of money, but we have it like that on purpose. because we wanted to pay less years and we got more warranty. Okay, so that's $225, which we already knew that. Did I put that up at the top for rent? The Jeep, $26.20. That would be $26.60 a day, but we're just gonna do 800 instead of the 808. Let's see, 800 divided by 4. Duh, we already knew that what that was. Okay, let's do 200. And then this is when we got down to like Sam's Club. In order for me to have everything that I would need by the September, I think it's the end of September, that we would have to pay $5 a week. And then if we go down to car maintenance, this is if I wanted to pay this $450 in 2 weeks, I would need $225 per week. So I'm not really going to count that right now, but I was just trying to see what it was. Car registration, once I pay this on my birthday next week, for the 2 cars, I would have to pay $11.53 weekly in order for to have $600 all the way for next year. But I would be taken out of it in October for the Honda because that comes out on Mr. Bailey's birthday. And then the UPS, if I pay the UPS, when I pay the UPS next week on the 19th, that's for 3 months, it would be $150. But if once it's due again in August, on August 19th, if I wanted to pay for the entire year, I would just have to put $50 a week away. So that's pretty much everything for there. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and give these all a total just to see what I would have to pay a week in order to get ahead. So we got, let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do $12.50 times 7. Okay, that's $87.50 plus the 25. Oops, I put 26. We'll just put 35 on the next one to even that out instead of the 36. Let's see. Phones, $112.50. Oh, you know what? I skipped the $3 there, and then $2 here on eBay. Okay, car wash $13.75, and then $3.75, $6.25, $4.25, $6.25, $3.50. Let me go up just in case you guys can't see. 21, $194.25. This is where it's going to put up. $194.25. 75, $225, 200. Sam's Club. We're going to put in these 5. I'm not going to put in the car maintenance, but I'll put in the $11.53. Okay. So if I was to do this weekly, let me go ahead and put this down here. It would be $948.03 that I would have to cash stuff a week. So that's all of my bills that I would have to pay every week. So you know how like some weeks I'm paying $1,400. Some weeks I'm paying $500. Some weeks I'm paying $1,600. It's just because my bills, I'm paying them as, like as of now. But just imagine if I was to just it could take me maybe 3 months to get this. That's without me working anything extra. But that $948 right there, right here, $948. If I were to just split that up into 3, that's $300. If I just took $300 every month for the next 3 months and put it towards towards this, I could be a 1 month ahead in 3 months on my bills and the sinking funds that I know that comes out. Now, there's some more fees that I have on some credit cards that I was just so happy to start building my credit up again. I got some stupid credit cards that has like a yearly maintenance fee or whatever they have. I don't know. So I haven't even added those in yet. But as far as now, $948 is what I would need, me and Mr. Bailey, to be able, like, that's what we would have to start stuffing weekly. That would be so much better in my head if we can get 1 month ahead and just to start cash stuffing like that. So that is what I am going to work on. Let me go ahead and stop this screen share. I just went the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. We are going to be coming back tomorrow with most likely a cash stuffing video and an update on our bills to see what we've paid. But after my birthday / anniversary weekend, so the end of May / beginning of June, we're gonna implement this plan, and we may not be able to do all of it every week, but if like I said, even if I can just do, instead of doing $900 a week, even if I could just do an extra $300 a month, extra towards it, but $300 a week towards it, at this point I could be ready to go like in a minute. So anyway, we are going to, because that would put me a little bit ahead. But anyway, I was trying to figure something out on my head. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I believe you guys have a video that just came out. I just finished this video at 1:02 p.m. on the 14th. Guys, all day on today's video that you guys are seeing yesterday, I've been saying it's the 15th, and I even cashed stuff my dollar savings up to the 15th. Oh my gosh. So good thing I am doing this video. It's going to come out on the 15th, so it's all going to add up. But tomorrow's video on the 15th, well, you guys will be seeing this on the 15th, but the one that I'm going to on the 16th, tomorrow's video will be probably a cash stuffing. I'm still kind of out of it because I'm just looking at how this could really help our lives out a lot if I was to just do this way. Like I used to do this all the time. I would just sit down and try to crunch numbers to try to see what I could do to get ahead, and it used to help every time. I could get ahead every single time. So I don't know why I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm glad that I did. Excuse me. So anyways, if you guys made it to this point, and you're still here with me rambling, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. If you think this was a good idea, or if you think it's doable, this is for people that have been watching me every day. I'm not saying that if you haven't been watching me every day, but that you can't. But I know sometimes I get a lot of people that say, that's almost $3,000 a month, or that's over $3,000 a month. That's almost $4,000 a month. Yeah, it is. But we pay this and some every month, and that's the whole reason for us doing this, is because we have a lot of money that come in or potentially are able to bring in. So I want to get something set up to where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. But if you think this is a good idea and you think that we can do it, just go ahead and leave a comment and let me know if you think we can do it or not. If you think it's doable, do you think it's too much, too soon? Because I could start with some of the small ones and start doing those weekly, or I could start with one big one and just start doing that one. So that one could be ahead, like one of the rents, or one of the car notes or the rent or something like that. We could start doing that. I don't know, or I could start doing them as they are getting paid. So let's say, for instance, tomorrow the satellite. Okay, today Netflix was paid. So I could start next week stuffing Netflix weekly. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I could start there, and whatever credit cards was due this week, next week I could start that. I'm not sure. So you guys let me know what you think. I don't know. Just let me know what you think will be a good plan as far as our situation. All I need to tell you is that we are trying to get 1 month ahead while paying off our debt. So we don't want to put too much. We don't want to focus too much on the 1 month ahead, because we do have a lot of money that's coming out a month that could be getting knocked down, also. So I don't want to like just go. That's why I was saying like maybe if we could just do like $300. Oh, you know what? I said $300 a month. That would only make us 1 week ahead. If I said if we did $300 a month. Yeah, that would only be 1 week ahead, but it would be something, it would be, or like I said, we could just put it all towards one. I don't know. This is a lot to think about. But anyway, if you made it to this point, thanks so much. Just go ahead and leave me a comment, a thumbs up, and shares help. And also, if you think you're subscribed but you don't know if you're subscribed, just go ahead and check it out and make sure, because I know sometimes I watch videos, like 10 videos in a row, and I realize that I'm not subscribed to the person, and it looks like it's about 43% of you that are subscribed. That are not subscribed, but you watch me every day. So just go ahead and check that out, and just make sure if you are not subscribed to push that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with some kind of budget update and hopefully a cash stuffing. Thanks so much for watching.